Good morning, students. I am Shomajit sir. Today I am here to deliver my lecture on topic circulation and its type. So we'll start a fresh new chapter, that is body fluids and circulation. So in this chapter of body fluids and circulation, today's topic of discussion is circulation and types of circulation. So stay at home, stay safe. So without any delay, let's start with the topic circulation and its type from the chapter body fluids and circulation. So let's start. So let's start with the topic body fluids and circulation. Now, what is circulation? So circulation is the transport of nutrients, oxygen, carbon dioxide and excretory products to the concerned tissue or organs. Okay. So what is circulation? Circulation is the transport of nutrients, oxygen, carbon dioxide and excretory products to concerned tissues or organ. So for circulation and simple organism like sponges, coelenterous, etc. use water from their surroundings. Okay. So for circulation, simple organism, that is sponges, coelenterans, etc. use water for their surrounding, and complex organism use body fluids, that is blood and lymph, for circulation. So simple organisms use water from their surrounding, okay, and in complex organism they use body fluids, that is blood and lymph, for circulation. Next is different types of circulation. You can see circulatory system is of two type. One is open type, another is closed type. Okay, so we'll first discuss about the open type of circulatory system. Here the blood pumped by the heart passes through large vessels into open spaces or cavities called sinuses. Okay, so what is open circulatory system? Here blood pumped by the heart passes through the large vessels into open spaces or cavities is called sinuses. Example is there, arthropods and mollusk. We can see in arthropods and mollusks open circulatory system is seen. So you can see on top open circulatory system is shown in arthropods. So again I repeat, in open circulatory system the blood is pumped by the heart and it is passes through the large vessel into open spaces or cavities called sinuses. Now what is closed circulatory system? You can see here the blood is pumped by heart is circulated through blood vessels. Here the blood is circulated by blood vessels. It is more advantageous as the flow of fluid can be precisely regulated. Okay, so it is more advantageous as the flow of fluid. Okay, so it is more advantageous as the flow of fluid can be precisely regulated. Example, we have annelids and chorata. Okay, and closed circulatory system we can see in human beings also. Now heart of vertebrate, you can see different types of heart. Fishes have different, amphibians have different, reptiles have different, and birds have different, and mammals. Okay, so we have fishes, they have a two-chambered heart, that is one auricle and one ventricle. Atrium, another name is called auricle. So one atrium and one ventricle. So this is two-chambered in fishes. In amphibians the heart is three-chambered, that means two atria, that means two auricle and one ventricle. You can see the picture. And in reptiles they are also three-chambered, that is you can see incomplete partition of ventricles is seen. Okay, here incomplete partition of ventricle is seen. And in except in crocodiles, okay, crocodiles have a four-chambered heart, that is a reptile. And birds and aves have a four-chambered heart, that means two auricle and two ventricle. You can see the diagram of heart given. So all vertebrates have a muscular chambered heart. Okay, so all vertebrates have a muscular chambered heart. Next we have circulatory pathway. So pattern of circulation in vertebrates. So pattern of circulation is single circulation, incomplete, double circulation and double circulation. Okay, so there are three patterns of circulation. One is entirely single circulation, another is incomplete double circulation, and another is double circulation. So first we'll see about single circulation. So single circulation is seen in fishes. Heart receives impure blood only, okay, venous heart. So venous heart receives impure blood. Here the deoxygenated blood passes to the heart, then heart passes it to gills, and the gills passes the oxygenated blood to all body parts, and then from all the deoxygenated blood is then passes back to heart. So you can see in the left hand side the diagrams are given, you can see. So this is a single circulation seen in fishes. Here heart receives only impure blood, that is a venous heart. Now moving to incomplete double circulation. So this is seen in amphibians and reptiles. So left atrium, that is auricle. So left atrium receives oxygenated blood from gills, lungs, skin, and right atrium gets deoxygenated blood from the other body parts. However, they get mixed up in the single ventricle. Ventricle pumps out mixed blood. Okay. So these are mixed blood is seen, and ventricles pumps out mixed blood, and this type of incomplete double circulation is seen in amphibians and reptiles. So single circulation is seen in fishes, incomplete double circulation is seen in amphibians and reptiles. Now moving to double. Now let's see about the double circulation. So double circulation is seen in birds and mammals. Here what happens, you see the flow. The right atrium receives deoxygenated blood, it passes onto the right ventricle. Then left atrium receives oxygenated blood, it passes onto the left ventricle. So ventricle pump it out separately without any mixing up. So you can see right side is red in color and left side is blue in color. So right side is the oxygenated blood and left side is blue color is the deoxygenated blood. So you can see here no mixing of blood is taking place. The deoxygenated blood and the oxygenated blood is not mixed, they are separated. That's why they are called double circulation. Okay, but you can see in incomplete circulation also there is a mixing. You can see the red and blue are mixed. Okay, so double circulation is seen in birds and mammals. Thank you students, this is all about the entire video lecture. We have discussed about the topic circulation and its type. So this is from the chapter body fluids and circulation. So stay at home, stay safe. I am Shomuji sir signing off for today, and again we'll meet in the next class. Thank you students.